Hello guys, today we're going to be making a flight from Gardermoen Airport in Norway to Hamburg Airport in Germany. The flight will be about 1 hour and 6 minutes and sit back and enjoy the flight. Right, so first of all, let's start the aircraft from cold, turning on both batteries and turning on external power. Now, I already have the payload preset, so we won't have to bother with that. And we just probably can't get to the fun part. So, let's get our clearance.
Gardermoen clearance delivery SAS 2849er Heavy IFR to Hamburg ready to copy.
SAS 2849er Heavy is cleared to Hamburg Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 01 left climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.55, squawk 4216.
Okay.
SAS 2849er Heavy cleared to Hamburg Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 01 left climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure on 118.55, squawk 4216.
SAS 2849er Heavy readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.605 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Okay, so we're kind of using the SAS livery, and well, yeah, right. Right, we'll do pushback now, or should we just hold on? What are we missing? We're missing the APU. We need to turn on APU. Getting ahead of myself here. Right, APU will slowly start up. Hold on, all the things are... Okay, yeah. Right. Okay, AP is on. We can now start preparing for pushback.
Gardermoen ground SAS 2849er Heavy requesting pushback.
We just did lights there.
SAS 2849er Heavy pushback request accepted.
Just so you know, I'm not following the Airbus A320 checklist, so if I do anything wrong here, then you can't really shout it out in the comments. Well, I guess you could, but oh well. Right. So he's connecting up to our front wheel. We'll put off parking brake in just a moment. Okay, we'll just put that on auto because why not? Right. Okay, here we go. Engine to start. You can see engine 2 starting here. We've got the N2, whatever that is. Number going up. Right, we'll taxi back straight for a little while longer. Then we'll probably turn left. Yeah, because our runway is going to run right. Okay, right, we'll turn left about here.
Gardermoen ground says 2849er heavy requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
SAS 2849er heavy, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Right, engine 2 is on, turning on engine 1. Alright, I did time the going left on the pushback thing, so we're gonna be a little bit angled here, but that matter.
Gardermoen ground says 2849er heavy requesting the end of pushback.
SAS 2849er heavy, request to end pushback received.
Okay, we can turn on Gen 2, so engine 2 can start giving us power. We should probably listen to the ATIS for the QNH.
Gardermoen Airport information Alpha 1300 Zulu. Wind 01567.
Probably a bit late to look at
Visibility,
ATIS, but
tree.
still.
Sky condition 9,700 feet scattered, 13,500 feet scattered. Temperature 18. Viewpoint 10. QNH 29er decimal 8.
Right, done. APU, we can turn that off. We don't need it. Gen 1 on. If you bleed, we can also turn that off. Right, taxi lights on. Request taxi IFR.
Gardermoen ground says 2849er heavy with Alpha ready to taxi IFR.
SAS 2849er heavy, taxi to and hold short of runway 01 left via taxiway Golf 1 Hotel Echo Golf November Kilo Mike Alpha 2 November Alpha 1. Contact tower on 118.705 when ready.
Okay, acknowledge taxi clearance.
Taxi to and hold short runway 01 left via taxiway Golf 1 Hotel Echo Golf November Kilo Mike Alpha 2
This
November
kinda seems
Alpha 1 says
unnecessary, doesn't it?
2849er heavy.
Like, you could just say straight path. Okay. Oh well. ATC gave us that path, we're gonna follow that path. Right, let's see. Hide that. Pretty sure we're ready to go. Oh, it's good, baby. Yeah, no. Okay, parking brake off. And let's start increasing throttle power. Right, let's do this. Okay. Alright, we still got a bit of taxing to do. So just stand by, I guess. Right over here, and then left. Okay. What can I really say? If you want to skip to the takeoff part, you're welcome. Well, you can. But if you just want to see the whole flight, then, well, stick around, I guess, until we get to this taxi. Wait, how do you say get to this taxi? I meant to get to this runway. Right, sharp left here, then sharp right here. Wait, why are there two taxi lines over here? There's one for general aviation or something. Yeah, probably. Or maybe they repainted it or something. I don't know. Right, so flaps off. Landing lights on, runway lights on, takeoff lights on. Technically we don't need those that much lights, but might as well. Tower.
Gardermoen Tower SAS 2849er Heavy ready for IFR departure runway 01 left.
SAS 2849er Heavy QNH 29er.88 wind 015 at 8. Cleared for takeoff runway 01 left.
Right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 01 left SAS 2849er Heavy.
Okay, we got our takeoff clearance, so we can start rolling onto the runway and take off. We'll climb to 11,000 feet, and do not ask me what that is in meters because I have no idea. Alright, lined up. Quick final check, flaps down, speed brake. Yeah, we can keep spoilers. There we are, we don't really need to arm or anything. Okay, right. Actually, let me just anti-ice. After all, we're right now taking off to Norway. Right, let's start. Right, on about 159 knots we'll rotate. Only because we've got quite a big payload, so. Right, V1 rotate. Here we go, we have one. Okay, gear up. Flaps 1.
Overspeed.
Oh, we can already now do zero flaps.
SAS 2849er Heavy contact photo center on 118.55. Good day.
Right, good day.
118.55 SAS 2849er Heavy. Goodbye.
Right. Flight director on.
Photo center SAS 2849er Heavy is passing 1,900 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
SAS 2849er Heavy Bodo Center QNH 29er.88 radar contact. Continue to Vemen.
I'm gonna wait a bit before putting on autopilot. pilot because
Photo Center
the
Generic
Airbus.
Sierra Echo, Lima, Quebec Delta is at 800 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
Okay, here we
Generic
go.
Sierra
Then.
Echo, Lima, Quebec Delta Photo Center QNH 29.88 radar contact continue. Cessna Sierra Victor Alpha contact Oslo approach on 118.48. Good day.
Okay, lights off. Or at least the landing lights and gear lights. So like I was
Going to
saying,
118.48 Cessna Sierra Victor Alpha.
I'll fly manually for a bit because the autopilot for the Airbus A320 right now is a little bugged. Right. Okay, you cannot tell me this view is not beautiful. Okay, that's just a reflection. Right, I guess we'll turn it on autopilot now.
SAS 2849er heavy climb and maintain flight level 200.
Alright, 200,000 feet. Wait. No, 20,000 feet.
Climb and maintain flight level 200, says 2849er heavy.
Okay. 20,000 feet set. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just leave up to the autopilot for a bit. Over here's the city, like a lake or something.
Cessna Yankee Quebec Alpha contact Ferris approach on 134.055. Good day. One 134.055 Cessna Yankee Quebec Alpha. Goodbye.
Okay, so our flight plan looks like this. We'll exit Norway, then go through the sea, I guess, for a bit, like 20 minutes, and then we will fly over Denmark and then into Germany.
SAS 2849er heavy climb and maintain flight level 280.
Okay, that's me.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, says 2849er heavy.
We should probably put off the flight director now. We don't need it. Okay.
Generic Lima, Quebec Delta climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Cessna Victor Kilo Juliet, you are 51 miles south. Climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 30 approach.
Right. We could increase speed
Climb
a
and
bit.
maintain 17,000 feet. Generic Lima, Quebec Delta.
Okay, right. Okay, let's turn off seatbelts because there most likely won't be anything random now happening. Like, well, oh, also, also, if you hear my creaking chair in the background, well, sorry for your ears. Well, unless you have 100% volume, of course. Okay, I am not funny.
SAS 2849er heavy climb and maintain flight level 390.
Okay, that's us. 390.
Climb and maintain flight level 390 says 2849er heavy.
In other words, we are right now climbing to 39,000 feet. That's basically the maximum altitude for the Airbus A320. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is.
Photo Center Cessna Lima November, Yankee Quebec Alpha 10,200 feet. Cessna Lima November, Yankee Quebec Alpha Photo Center QNH 29.89 radar contact continue. Cessna Yankee Quebec Alpha contact Ferris approach on 134.055. Good day. One 134.055 Cessna Yankee Quebec Alpha. Goodbye.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Right, okay.
Overspeed.
What is it talking about
Overspeed.
overspeed?
Overspeed.
Okay, you cannot be telling me this is overspeed right now. Look at where the red bar is and look at what speed we are at right now. Like, yes, I'll decrease it just in case, but like still.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
This happens literally every time I fly the Airbus A320.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Bodo Center Cessna Lima November X-Ray Victor Hotel 10,400 feet. Cessna Lima November X-Ray Victor Hotel Bodo Center QNH 29.901 radar contact continue.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Cessna Foxtrot
Right.
Sierra Whiskey traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 10,400 feet Cessna Skyhawk.
We go to
Report them in sight.
80.
Overspeed.
Cessna X-Ray Victor Hotel traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 11,200 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna Foxtrot Sierra Whiskey have the traffic. Cessna X-Ray Victor Hotel traffic in sight.
Overspeed.
Okay.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Okay. So. Okay. Honestly, we kind of need to fix it. Like, if it's gonna say overspeed, it should be like above, over the red part. We're like, oh well. They're working on 2020, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 right now, so they're probably not going to be updating 2020 for much longer. And if you're wondering, I am using 2020 because I can't be bothered to buy 2024. Right. Not a lot actually made of this flight. We're already over the sea. Still don't know what sea. Hold on, let me check for your information. So we're most likely flying over the Skagerrak Sea or whatever it's called. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But that's the sea that we're flying over right now.
Overspeed.
Okay.
Overspeed.
Okay.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
At this point,
Overspeed. Overspeed.
the thing is,
Overspeed. Overspeed.
it might seem like we're decreasing speed,
Overspeed.
but the thing is, the higher we go, the less.
Overspeed.
You know what? If you're wondering if we're actually decreasing speed and if we're gonna travel slower, so this is the explanation. So the thing is, the higher you go, the less air there is, right? sort of faster you need to go to stay airborne. But if there is less air,
Cessna Foxtrot Sierra
then
Whiskey, contact
technically
Malmo Center on 118.0.
the speedometer, whatever it's called, that measures the speed, takes how fast we're traveling through the air particles or air. Yeah.
118.0 Cessna Foxtrot Sierra Whiskey.
It keeps going
Goodbye.
less because there's less air up
SAS
there.
2849er Heavy contact Copenhagen Center
But,
on 119.43.
but technically we're going max
day.
0.8, which is well 80% the speed of sound, in other words. So we're not traveling slow at all.
SAS 2849er
Okay.
Heavy acknowledge last transmission.
Hold on, what?
Going to 119.4 SAS 2849er Heavy.
Okay, because of my yapping I didn't hit the ATC.
Copenhagen Center SAS 2849er Heavy flight level 390.
SAS 2849er Heavy Copenhagen Center radar contact continue.
Right. Okay, we are right now at the altitude actually about where it's supposed to be, 39,000 feet. So we'll just increase our speed to 60. Hopefully we don't get the damn warning again. Okay. Right. Well, we kind of have everything set for cruising.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
I don't think the wings
Overspeed.
tips are
Overspeed.
crazy
Overspeed.
over. No?
Overspeed.
Okay, good.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
What does it mean by overspeed? There. You happy, game? It's literally by 1 knot. 1 knot is not going to do a lot, especially in a 1 hour flight. Maybe in an 8 hour flight it could do minimal damage, but you know, 1 hour flight, you won't even see the difference. It's literally like going 1 kilometer or mile over an hour over the speed limit. It's literally that. Kind of. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's nobody right now watching because probably you guys already skipped to the landing part. But if you actually are watching and enjoy my content, please subscribe. Or at least even like. Because, well, first of all, I know that I'm improving my content and, well, it's free. Doesn't really do a lot. You don't even have to put your notifications on all. Just subscribing will mean a lot.
Generic Lima Sierra Sierra contact Malmo Center on 118.0. Good day.
Right, so we're almost gonna be in a minute we'll be flying over, how's this place called again?
Going to 118.0 Generic Lima Sierra Sierra.
Denmark. Yeah, we won't be flying over Denmark right about now. No. Okay, we still got a little bit, but yeah, just a little longer. Oh, wait. No, still a little bit. Still a little bit. Well, you could basically see we're flying over Denmark now.
Cessna Romeo Echo Zulu, you are 22 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 6,600 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 26 left approach. Descend and maintain 6,600 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 26 left approach Cessna Romeo Echo Zulu. Cessna Romeo Echo Zulu, contact Aalborg approach on 120.705. Good day. Going to 120.705 Cessna Romeo Echo Zulu.
Right, our arrival airport is about 240 nautical miles out. So we're getting closer and closer by the minute.
Copenhagen Center Cessna Golf, Whiskey X-ray Uniform Zulu 6,400 feet. Cessna Golf, Whiskey X-ray Uniform Zulu Copenhagen Center QNH 29er for radar contact continue. X-ray Hotel descend and maintain flight level 280. Keep speed not above 250 knots.
Okay, that's not us.
Descend and maintain flight level 280. Keep speed not above 250 knots. Airbus Sierra X-ray Hotel. Cessna Delta Lima Sierra, you are 41 miles east. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 27 right approach. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 27 right approach. Cessna Delta Lima Sierra. Cessna Hotel Lima Alpha, you are 51 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 27 right approach. Cessna Romeo Juliet November, you are 27 miles south. Descend and maintain 3,200 feet. Keep speed not above 240 knots. Expect ILS runway 27 left approach via Largo transition. Clear to Largo. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 27 right approach. Cessna Hotel Lima Alpha.
Right, we are over halfway up the flight, done. And around 21 minutes remain, I guess. Well, around 21, maybe 20 now. Okay. Okay. We will put it to 160 nautical miles for the NFD.
Cessna Zulu X-ray Mike traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 4,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna Romeo Juliet November traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 6,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Airbus Sierra X-ray Hotel, you are 400 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 280.
No, okay, just double checking it's not
Cessna
me.
Zulu X-ray Mike traffic in sight.
Right.
Descend and maintain flight level 280 Airbus Sierra X-ray Hotel.
Well, what can I really say? Right. We'll probably start descending in a bit. And, well, hopefully it'll be a smooth landing, I guess. Generic Quebec Hotel uniform, descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, generic Quebec Hotel uniform. Cessna Golf Quebec Golf traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 8,400 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna Romeo Golf Yankee traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 6,400 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna Golf Quebec Golf have the traffic. Cessna Romeo Golf Yankee traffic in sight. Generic Quebec Hotel uniform, contact bill and approach on 119.255. Good day. Was that to us? No, it wasn't. Okay, good.
119.255 generic Quebec Hotel uniform. Goodbye. Cessna Romeo Juliet November, contact approach on 120.43. Good day. Going to 120.43 Cessna Romeo Juliet November. Golf, Quebec Golf traffic alert. 12 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 8,300 feet, Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna Romeo Golf Yankee traffic alert. 5 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 6,400 feet, Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna Golf, Quebec Golf have the traffic. Cessna Romeo Golf Yankee have the traffic. Cessna X-ray November Romeo contact Skridstorp approach on 124.105. Good day. One 124.105 Cessna X-ray November Romeo. Goodbye. Airbus Romeo Foxtrot descend and maintain 15,000 feet. Descend and maintain 15,000 feet Airbus Romeo Foxtrot. SAS 2849er heavy contact Bremen Center on 125.1. Good day.
So now we are flying over Germany.
SAS 2849er heavy.
Oh, I think at least we're flying over Germany. I'm not 100% sure.
Bremen Center SAS 2849er heavy
probably
flight
because
level
we're changing
390.
central.
SAS 2849er heavy Bremen Center radar contact. Continue to Alpha Lima Sierra. Traffic Cessna Delta Alpha Yankee Alpha X-ray taking off runway 26 east departure. Echo. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Cessna Delta Alpha Yankee Lima Echo Bremen Center. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Cleared through Charlie airspace, Cessna Yankee Lima Echo.
Okay, we should start descending quite soon, actually.
SAS 2849er heavy descent and maintain flight level 330.
Alright,
Descend and maintain flight level 330 SAS 2849er heavy.
okay, so now we're
Echo
gonna
Delta
start
X-ray
descending.
Kilo traffic Cessna Delta Alpha Charlie Zulu Zulu taking off runway 29er south departure.
Oh, we're talking to ATC right now, aren't we? Wait. Wait, never mind, hold on. No, we're all the time talking to ATC, but like, we're talking to a tower right now, or are we talking to a center? Okay, hold on. No, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Right now, it doesn't matter that much. Right now, descending is our main priority.
Cessna Yankee Lima Echo contact Hamburg approach on 118.205. Good day. Going to 118.205 Cessna Yankee Lima Echo.
Technically, right now we're also decreasing
Echo
speed
Delta
by
Hotel
going
Echo
down.
traffic Cessna Delta Alpha Kilo November Sierra taking off runway 27 north departure. Cessna Golf Foxtrot Kilo contact Bremen Center on 119.825. Good day. SAS 2849er heavy descent and maintain flight level 270.
270.
119.825 Cessna Golf Foxtrot Kilo. Goodbye.
Descend and maintain flight level 270 SAS 2849er heavy.
Bremen Center Cessna Echo India, Charlie Victor Papa 4,500 feet. Cessna Echo India, Charlie Victor Papa Bremen Center QNH 30.04 radar contact continue. Airbus Quebec Yankee Whiskey contact Bremen Center on 119.825. Good day. Cessna Echo Uniform Papa, you are 19 miles northeast. Descend and and maintain 2,100 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 26 approach. .825 Airbus Quebec Yankee Whiskey. Goodbye. Descend and maintain 2,100 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 26 approach Cessna Echo Uniform Papa. SAS 2849er heavy contact Bremen Center on 119.825. Good day.
119.825 says 2849er heavy. Goodbye.
Cessna Golf Foxtrot Kilo traffic is 6 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 290 Airbus A320N. Report them in sight.
Bremen Center says 2849er heavy is passing flight level 285 descending flight level 270.
SAS 2849er heavy Bremen Center radar contact. Continue to DH 829.
Right, so we're slowly starting.
SAS 2849er heavy traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 250 Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna Golf Foxtrot Kilo traffic in sight.
No, I don't see him.
Says 2849er heavy traffic not in sight.
SAS 2849er heavy descend and maintain flight level 210.
Descend and maintain flight level 210 says 2849er heavy.
Cessna Whiskey Papa X-ray contact Bremen Center on 125.1. Good day. .1 Cessna Whiskey Papa X-ray. Goodbye.
Right. So, over here we're gonna start our approach. If you can see my cursor, I'm not even sure if you can. Right, so after we did a big 180
Delta
turn,
Foxtrot Zulu contact Berlin Center on 125.8. Good day.
we'll start our approach into Hamburg Airport.
125.8 Airbus Delta Foxtrot Zulu.
Well, what is
Goodbye.
there really else to say? We'll be approaching on runway
Bremen Center Cessna Delta Alpha Quebec Bravo
30
4,300 feet.
or yeah, I think it's gonna be
Cessna
30.
Delta Alpha Quebec Bravo Bremen Center QNH 30.04 radar contact. Continue.
And hopefully we'll have a smooth landing like I said before. If you have any questions of how to operate the Airbus A320 or how to operate the Boeing 7, mostly Airbus A320, if you have any questions, then feel free to ask because I know quite a bit about this aircraft.
SAS 2849er heavy descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Right, now we're starting.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, says 2849er heavy.
SAS 2849er heavy contact Bremen Center on 125.1. Good day.
125.1 SAS 2849er heavy. Goodbye. Bremen Center SAS 2849er heavy is passing flight level 190, descending 10,000 feet.
SAS 2849er heavy Bremen Center radar contact. Continue to DH 831. SAS 2849er heavy contact Bremen Center on 119.825. Good day.
119.825 says 2849er heavy. Goodbye.
Cessna Papa Vic.
Bremen Center says 2849er heavy is at 17,200 feet, descending 10,000 feet.
SAS 2849er heavy Bremen Center QNH 30.06 radar contact. Continue to DH 832.
Wait, no, 6. Right, here we go. We've got some downwind, but that won't matter because after we do the U-turn, we're going to be going into the wind. That is what we want. Okay, we can release the speed brake a bit.
Generic Papa Charlie Golf contact Bremen Center on 125.1. Good day. Going to 125.1 generic Papa Charlie Golf. Airbus Whiskey Echo Sierra contact Berlin Center on 125.8. Good day. Cessna Hotel
Okay.
Juliet Victor traffic is 12 o'clock 1 miles at 200 feet Cessna Skyhawk.
Right, we might want
Report
to
them in
increase our
sight.
speed. Speed we can keep, but
125.8
altitude we
Airbus
need to
Whiskey
just a
Echo
bit
Sierra.
faster.
Goodbye. Cessna Hotel Juliet Victor traffic alert. 9 o'clock less than 1 mile 300 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
Okay. Well, now I can keep the lights off.
SAS 2849er heavy descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, says 2849er heavy.
Cessna Hotel Juliet Victor traffic in sight.
Right. Now we're lining up. Right, 250 knots, set.
Bremen Center Cessna Delta Alpha Mike Charlie X-ray 9,100 feet. Cessna Delta
that's
Alpha
on.
Mike Charlie X-ray Bremen Center QNH tree 0.07 radar contact continue. SAS 2849er heavy you are 24 miles southeast. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect RNAV runway tree approach via DH 857 transition.
Okay, 3-3.
Cleared to DH 857.
Knowledge.
Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect RNAV runway tree approach via DH 857 transition. Cleared to DH 857, says 2849er heavy.
SAS 2849er heavy contact Hamburg approach on 118.205. Good day.
There's the runway.
Bremen Center Cessna Delta Alpha Mike Charlie X-ray. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Going to 118.205, says 2849er heavy.
Cleared through Charlie Air. Cessna Kilo Delta Echo traffic in sight.
Hamburg approach, says 2849er heavy 4,100 feet.
SAS 2849er heavy Hamburg approach QNH tree 0.07 radar contact. Continue to DH 858. Generic uniform Papa Bravo traffic in sight.
Okay, right, we're set. Flaps 1 now. The landing lights on. I'll decrease a bit more speed to 200 knots.
Hamburg approach Cessna Delta Alpha Foxtrot X-ray Juliet is type Cessna Skyhawk 1 miles west of Echo Delta Hotel Echo 600 feet. Request flight following. Cessna Delta Alpha Foxtrot X-ray Juliet Hamburg approach. Squawk 2367. Squawk 2367 Cessna Foxtrot X-ray Juliet. Cessna Foxtrot X-ray Juliet radar contact 2 miles northwest of Echo Delta Hotel Echo 400 feet. QNH tree 0.06. SAS 2849er heavy you are 16 miles southeast of Hamburg. Contact Hamburg Tower on 121.28 when inbound.
Tower on 121.28, says 2849er heavy.
Right. Tower. Contact.
Hamburg Tower, says 2849er heavy 15 miles southeast inbound RNAV runway tree approach.
SAS 2849er heavy Hamburg Tower. QNH tree 0.06 wind 286 at 12. Cleared RNAV runway tree approach.
Cleared RNAV runway tree approach, says 2849er heavy.
Okay. Right. Starting our approach. gear can stay up for a bit longer. Actually, oh, done. How close are we? Let's put it down. Better be safe than sorry. The runway, we could probably pull off low auto brake. If not, then we'll just manually brake. Right, we're low. Nope, we're high. Right. Auto throttle, we can turn that off. We can get flaps free. Still a bit high. Alright, we can turn on these. Once we land, we'll turn on the APU. Well, whilst taxiing.
2,500.
Right, we're on track. A bit right, so we'll just correct that. Okay, we're experiencing a bit of turbulence, just a tiny bit. Nothing to harm us. Okay, flaps full.
SAS 2849er, heavy wind 286 at 12. Cleared to land runway tree.
Alright, we're cleared.
Cleared to land runway tree, SAS 2849er heavy.
Right? But, okay. Our approach is looking good. Honestly, this is probably going to be one of the good landings we do on the channel. I don't see why else it would be a good landing. Except for minor turbulence. Easily correct that. A bit right off the runway still. Hold on, there's a bit of possibility. That's fine. Alright.
1,000.
Keep that speed up. We don't want to lose too much speed. Right now we're a bit left of the runway. Okay, so all lights are on.
500.
500. A bit right. This crosswind's really messing with me.
400. 300.
Bit down.
200.
Bit up. Just a tiny bit, okay?
100.
Right, now
60.
we land with
50.
space.
40. 30. 20.
Come down.
Retard. 5.
There we go, okay. One of the best landings on the channel. Well, That is if we don't go off the runway, of course.
SAS 2849er Heavy, turn next taxiway.
Okay, here we go. Turn on. Okay, we'll just increase the throttle to the left engine so we can turn easier.
SAS 2849er Heavy contact ground on 121.908.
121.908 SAS 2849er Heavy. Goodbye.
Right. Landing lights off. Taxi light on. Let's contact the ground. Well, we can taxi a little bit further. Ground on 121.98.
Hamburg ground SAS 2849er Heavy taxi to the gate.
Alright.
SAS 2849er Heavy taxi to Gate 2 Bravo via taxiway Echo 1 cross runway 23 Alpha 5.
Okay, we'll start AP then.
Taxiing to Gate 2 Bravo using taxiway Echo 1 cross runway 23 Alpha 5 SAS 2849er Heavy.
Where's runway 23? Oh yeah, there's a runway over here. Didn't even see that. Okay, crossing runway 23. Still oh, if ATC cleared, that's fine. That'll be okay. It should be at least okay. Right, we see our gate over here. Quite close actually. Right, so down a bit. Right. Swing it around. There you go. Okay, engine's off. APU's on. We can just take a combat. And that's the flight today. So if you enjoyed it, then like and subscribe. And if you know a friend that also maybe likes flying or aviation, then also maybe share the video or something. So have a nice day and goodbye.